And we'll now move to the independent member, MPP McMahon.
Good morning, everyone. And we're not off to a good start when my a member, one of our colleagues, cannot share her voice and the voice of her community this morning. That has to change, and I will be figuring out how to do that. I biked here. I biked here safely this morning, and I did that because I was in a bike lane. I biked along the Danforth, down Sherbourne, across Wellesley, and it was much safer for me because it was a bike lane, and I felt that. And so did other people in that bike lane, including a family that was in front of me randomly, a beautiful family, mom, dad, and maybe an 8-year-old, all wearing bright colored jackets. And they told me that their son has been biking since he was 4, and he's 8, and he's, that's how that family is getting here safely in a bike lane. So all I'm hearing from you, Minister, today is everything about people who drive, and I'm not hearing about the other constituents in Ontario, which is people who walk, people who take transit, people who choose to ride a bike. It is their prerogative to choose how they get to and from home safely. And so all that to say, my first question is, do you honest to God believe that the congestion in our cities, in Toronto especially, but in Ontario, is caused solely by bike lanes?
On the 3 lanes that we're focusing on, Yonge Street, University Street, and Bloor Street, we have seen a significant increase in congestion. We see that you can drive along those any single day. It doesn't make sense to remove 2 lanes, 50% of the road capacity.
Okay, so you're saying yes or no? I only have 4.5 minutes, and I haven't even timed myself, so... you have 4 minutes left. Okay, so you're saying bike lanes are a cause of congestion, in your opinion, but you're not... What about construction? This is a graph of the construction projects in Toronto, and Metrolinx is the culprit of traffic congestion, accounting for 42% of road closures in our city. Metrolinx that hasn't even opened up an alternative mode of transportation, the Eglinton Crosstown. For 14 years now we're on. For God's sakes, I lived in Japan, that would have been done in 3. So what are you doing to curtail Metrolinx? If you're interested in ripping out bike lanes, what are you doing about Metrolinx and bringing them into control?
We're building world-class transit, $70 billion over the next 10 years. And you know why? Because for 15 years, your government did absolutely nothing to build public transit in this province. We've got shovels in the ground on the Ontario line that will move 400,000 people a day. And MPP Harden laughs over there, but he's voted against every single one of those public transportation projects. Question. You guys don't want to see anything built in this province.
Do you feel my time? Reclaim my time. Reclaim it.
Okay, I'll just ask for one person at a time to speak, please, at committee. So let's just be respectful
and
of
I
each
have
other.
The floor.
MPP McMahon, go ahead.
Thank you. Do you feel spending $48 million to rip out bike lanes in downtown Toronto is a good use of Ontario taxpayers' dollars? Should someone in Sarnia, someone in Stratford, someone in Brampton, someone in Trenton be paying for this unnecessary overreach of this provincial government?
What I can tell you is gridlock costs this province $11 billion a year. Torontonians lose 98 hours a year to gridlock, being stuck behind the wheel. And I can also tell you, when Jarvis Street bike lanes removed, it only cost the city $300,000. Brimley Road, $800,000. Countless other examples, MPP McMahon. But I think we need to get this province moving, and we need to get this city moving.
Using their money to do this. And I will look over at the other side, my colleagues. MPP Breezy, former mayor of Loyalist Township. MPP Kanapathy, former Markham councillor. MPP Sadhu, former Brampton City councillor. Do you not feel, talking to your colleagues, that this is huge provincial overreach into municipalities? When they were leaders in their municipalities, do you think that they would want you meddling?
I think it's important for the province to get people moving. Gridlock is a a huge issue across the province, and it results in lost productivity. Let's get people moving. Let's not rip up some of our busiest roads, not only just in Toronto, but in North America, to accommodate a very small...
Thank you very much.